Lost media is a topic that has always been of great interest to me, pieces of media getting lost in time and going unarchived. From a lost SpongeBob episode to obscure videos or media or creepy video games pulled from shelves, the world of lost media is a vast one, and the world of wrestling also has its fair share of lost media too. Shows, matches, video games and more that never made it to air or were made for public consumption. And in some rare instances there are cases of lost media that are restored and found again. So today I thought to discuss a few cases of lost wrestling media that I found to be interesting, so let's get into it and leave a like for more wrestling lost media. Santino Marella would make his WWE debut on the April 16th, 2007 episode of Monday Night Raw, being picked out of the crowd to face Umaga for the Intercontinental title in a match that he would win, becoming champion in his very first match in WWE. He'd lose the title after about 2 months and would then turn into a heel comedy act, and he would start losing a lot of matches, including a match in the summer of 2008 where he would make an open challenge which was answered by the Amazon Beth Phoenix, who would also defeat Santino Marella. And this match would kick off a brand new era for Santino Marella alongside Beth Phoenix, who, if you weren't aware, had been on the WWE main roster since 2006 and was a former women's champion. Phoenix and Marella the next week would confusedly kiss and would become the power couple that was known as Glamorella, as they would team up and accompany each other to matches, even winning back their Intercontinental titles and women's titles together. They were a comedy act who without fail every week would always have something going on and some kind of story that they're a part of. And I'll say it was a good time. They were a good team and they were clearly rated by WWE and the fans. In fact, WWE especially loved Santino Marella, so much so there was meant to be a WWE produced sitcom about him. Somebody Loves Santino was set to be a situational comedy starring Santino Marella and other stars like Beth Phoenix and Vladimir Kozlov, as it follows Santino Marella's misadventures at home and on the road. Yes, this was a thing that WWE were genuinely going to make. In fact, Santino Marella discussed this all in an interview in 2022 on the 10 Count with Steve Fall, and it's described here on the Lost Media Wiki reading, originally Santino and a few editors worked on a pilot surrounding Marella and Phoenix's home life titled Somebody Loves Santino. After Marella gave WWE chairman Vince McMahon a DVD copy for him to view, the latter greenlit the show and demanded a few higher budget episodes. These episodes would be written by WWE head writer at the time Brian Gewirtz. However, the show's production was affected by a few personal tragedies that Gewirtz experienced. Additionally, he and Marella conflicted on the show's format, whereas Gewirtz wanted the show to be targeted more towards adults with camera work inspired by Curb Your Enthusiasm. Marella aimed for a traditional sitcom with canned laughter, which he felt would resonate with children. Eventually, 3 full episodes were produced. The first saw Marella become addicted to Nicorettes, despite the fact he never smoked a cigarette before. Another had him and Kozlov try out a voice-activated car, only for calamities to occur as the car couldn't understand their accents, pure comedy. And the third episode saw Marella fancy a woman present at the tanning salon to the point where he continually uses and burns himself on the sunbed so he can keep interacting with her. And apparently Marella wasn't happy with that episode in particular and deemed it to be unfunny. And filming for the show wrapped up in 2010, being confirmed by a Beth Phoenix tweet. Ultimately though, WWE was not impressed with the episodes and decided not to upload them to WWE.com in the end like they were originally planning on. It's interesting because just a few years later when the network had launched, I reckon if this was pitched, it would have for sure been a network original. Somebody Loves Santino remains an unedged show with no earth footage or scripts or any media relating to it out there. All we know is that it just existed at one point. So if you watched my last video on wrestling lost media, you may have noticed that Awesome Kong was in the thumbnail but had no actual part in the video and wasn't even mentioned once at any point. Well, that's because the story I'm about to talk about now was one I was meant to talk about in that last video, but just forgot. I guess you could say that segment is lost media, but anyway, we're talking about a match here involving Awesome Kong and a woman named Melissa Anderson that took place on the May 26, 2009 TNA taping. Awesome Kong at this point was looked at as one of the best in the world and was still fairly fresh off her legendary program with Gail Kim in 2008, which put the TNA Knockouts on the map. But maybe to your surprise, her opponent Melissa Anderson had just as good a resume and a reputation as Awesome Kong did. She mostly went under the name of Cheerleader Melissa for most of her career and was renowned as one of the best wrestlers in the world during her prime. She had never been signed to a major company until TNA picked her up, and in the most TNA thing you've ever seen or heard of, they rebranded her to Raisha Saeed, put her in an alliance with Awesome Kong, jobbed her out, and completely fumbled her. Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed's alliance would end in late 2008, with Melissa then mostly disappearing from TNA TV, and in her next matches for TNA would go through various name changes, including TNA referring to her as her Cheerleader Melissa name, before then calling her by her real name of Melissa Anderson, and this would lead to the match we're talking about now between Awesome Kong and Melissa on the 26th of May 2009. This match took place on the TNA tapings there, and according to those in attendance and who were present for it, it was one of the best women's matches of all time and was highly acclaimed by everyone who saw it. And when I say everyone who saw it, I'm only referring to people who were in the building at the time that it happened, and if you're wondering why there is no footage of this match on screen, it's because, well, there's no footage of this match anywhere. That's right, this was a dark match. A match that was called one of the best women's matches ever was just a throwaway dark match for the fans in attendance. There's plenty of photos out there I'm displaying on screen, but there is just no footage of this match anywhere. None online that was officially posted, none that was fan footage or fan founds that was posted. There is just nothing. Unless you yourself have some or know where you can find some footage of this match, there is none anywhere and you won't be able to find any. We just have to take everyone's word that one of the best women's matches of all time was just a random dark match that only a couple of hundred people saw at the TNA Impact Zone in the middle of 2009. And to be honest, I can kind of believe it. TNA putting two of the best women's wrestlers in the world who were in their primes at that time in a dark match for no one else to see is just the most TNA thing ever, and the fact they didn't even repeat the match on TV afterwards after seeing how much acclaim it got is also the most TNA thing ever. Alright, so you're probably wondering what you're looking at right now, and we're doing something a little different for this last Lost Media segment on this video. I love talking about lost wrestling video games. There's so many games that have been cancelled and lost to time within the wrestling world. But the main thing with most wrestling games that were lost or cancelled is that there is no build of the game out there, no footage of the game out there, maybe other than a trailer or a bit of gameplay. But for the most part, the game is inaccessible. You can never find the game for a lost or cancelled wrestling game. But that is where this one is different. WWE Brawl was a game that was meant to come out during the early 2010s. It was during the era where THQ were making loads of spin-off games as well as SVR like Legends of WrestleMania or WWE All-Stars. And so WWE Brawl was a game that was meant to come out, and it was just meant to be a punch-em-up brawler kind of game but with WWE characters and wrestlers. And there was even branding that was put out there for this game, but it just never came out and was ultimately cancelled. No build or anything for this game existed until just a year or so ago when a prototype for this game on the Nintendo 3DS was leaked online. And yes, I have the prototype and I have some dodgy looking 3DS emulator now installed on my computer. So let's just open it and play it. Let's see what a lost, cancelled wrestling video game actually looks like. This, to me, is very interesting. This is the first time I'm opening this. Let's see if this works. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we are. We are definitely loading in. Here we go. THQ, bottom screen, top screen, Noltron. And we're in, just like that. Don't really know the controls. I'm guessing it's just these. Can I just press it? Okay, I can. Alright, characters. Wow. Cena, Mysterio. Mysterio spelt wrong, I'm noticing. The Miz, The Undertaker. I thought that was spelt wrong too, but it isn't. Big Show, Triple H. Oh my god, look at him. Kofi Kingston makes it. Sheamus makes it. Orton, Kane, who is extremely pale. Sergeant Slaughter, and R-Truth. You know what? I'm going to go with the boy R-Truth. And we'll face misspelt Rey Mysterio. Oh, wait, no. Is this... I get to select a partner now? We'll get Kofi. And Rey's partner can be Sergeant Sergeant Slaughter. What am I saying? Let's give this a go. Battle Arena. We've got Japanese style arena or talk show, I can't really tell. Random, just like nothing, void. And like futuristic looking one. Kind of looks like a motherboard, like circuitry. Let's just go in the generic one, because I think that just looks kind of funny. Alright, I have no idea what the controls for this are going to be, so please do bear with me, as I'm probably going to get absolutely wrecked here, but let's just see what this is about. Here we go. Okay, brawl. Oh no. Okay, we're back. Buttons. I'm getting leathered by Rey Mysterio. What do I do? Just run. How do I jump? Oh, here we go. I'm doing something now. Oh boy, Sergeant Slaughter is getting it. Oh my god, we are just ragging about Rey Mysterio now. What is going on here? Revenge attack. What do these mean? I can press the title. And is something going to happen when I do that? Oh my god. I got all three of them. Is this a four-way match or a tag team match? I can't tell. Am I with Kofi or against him, bruh? Alright, let's just try to explore the map a bit here. Alright, up here. I mean, I don't really know what there is to explore. I chose the most boring map, like, of all time. Oh my god, they're going crazy down here. I might go ahead and pick another map. I have a bit of a feeling for the game now. But this map is just a bit too bare, isn't it? There's nothing here. Alright, we'll be R-Truth once again. We'll get Awesome Truth, like, match against each other. We'll get Pale Kane as my partner, or Cocaine. And, fuck it, the Big Show. We'll have Show Miz as the other team. And we'll go to this arena here. This looks like the most interesting one to me. Let's try this one out. Alright, let's go. We go again, boys. Here we go. Alright, so I guess the main thing here is figuring out how do I win. Oh my god, Kane is going for me. Kane is gunning for me. How do I win? Okay, so we have health. I can notice we have like a health bar. Oh, here we go. Kane's getting it now. Boom. So I'm guessing we just wipe out that health bar. And that will like do it. What on earth is going on here? I'm getting sucked in by something. Oh my god, Kane just got exploded. What was that? Here we go. Going for the Miz now. Boom. Kane. Oh, huge move to Kane here. We're dragging him about the air and slam him down into the floor. Oh my word. We take out everyone with that. This game is crazy. I would have loved this game on my 3DS at the time it came out. Why on earth did they cancel this? This is great, honestly. For a 3DS game, I know it doesn't look great, but again, it's 3DS, so it's going to look a little more upscaled on a computer on a bigger screen. On a smaller screen, this would look pretty good, I imagine. Anyway, Kane is about to get eliminated here. Just going to do a little more. I think he's getting eliminated. 0 health. Now what? What do I do now? Oh, he's just out. Oh, but I'm about to be out. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah, have it, Big Show. Have it. And have it you as well, Miz. Have it you as well. Alright, we've got a revenge attack thing here. Which I think when I press it, I'll just explode. Boom! Wipe them both out. Where'd they go? I don't know where they went. Oh, they're down here. Wait, how do I get down? Oh, I can double jump. I just noticed that. Oh. I just died. Oh, I'm back. Okay, they're back too. I thought I just eliminated myself like that. I'm getting electrocuted. What is happening here? What is going on? And Big Show just gets exploded. What is going on in this game? It's just everything at once. Here we go. Taking it to the Miz now. What does minor adrenaline do? We'll give that a go. Get up, Miz. Test this out. Oh, wow. Just hurt him big, but didn't really do much damage looking at it. But anyway, Big Show should be out now. Is Miz going for me? Oh, boy. Here we go. Final 2, and we're electrocuted again. And again. And I won a third time. Okay, cool. Get up, Miz. Here we go. Revenge attack. Boom. What about a little stomp, though? One more. 1 health. Boom. It's done. And I'm guessing that's it. There we go. There we go. R-Truth wins. Okay. Well, we won our first game, or I guess technically second game, of WWE Brawl. And I gotta say, I quite like this. Like I said, this is a prototype that was leaked. It's not the full game. No full game, I'm guessing, was ever complete or made. So this is all we have out there. But I gotta say, I kind of liked it for what it was presenting or pitching to me. I think this would have made a pretty good, solid DS game or 3DS game for sure. 12-year-old me would have been all over this, definitely. I would have had this, easily. I would have got it for Christmas. But yeah, overall, WWE Brawl, pretty good first impression from me. And yeah, I guess this isn't technically lost media anymore because a build of the game has now been found. Obviously, it's a prototype, but I doubt there's a full version or demo out there anyway. For what we have here, there's a fair bit of content, so pretty decent. Guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it and what Lost Media stuff in wrestling you want to see me discuss in future of these videos. I love making these Lost Media videos. I am more than willing to make some more of them if you guys are interested in seeing that. Like the video for more content, subscribe for more content. This was my first video of 2025, and trust me, we got plenty more in the pipeline, so get onto it, get subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, and keep on rolling.